welcome to Starting Up. It's the beginning of a brand new year, and so we've got an exciting episode up ahead to have you all set for it. From a startup that's built quite a business around beehives to one that helps you dispose of your e-waste. It's all happening here on the show. Here's what's coming your way over the next half hour. On the show this week, a startup that uses bees to help farmers increase their produce. Attero Recycling, a startup dedicated to recycling all that electronic waste. And finally, gifting experiences, that's what Lamhe sets out to do on our elevator pitch. Now, for folks like us who live in urban cities, it would be pretty difficult to imagine what life for a farmer would be like, especially when it came to him fending for himself in an unproductive farm. Well, guess what? A Mumbai-based startup has actually dedicated itself to this cause. It's got a solution to keep farms buzzing with productivity, quite literally. Dhwani Desai gets us the story of Under the Mango Tree.
Hard work of bees is usually associated with making honey. Well, there's another side to the bees often overlooked but extremely important, and that is improving agricultural productivity. And someone who's capitalized, or let's say pollinated on this, is Vijaya Patsala, who founded Under the Mango Tree 2 years ago to help farmers increase their yield and in turn their income.
We look at increasing incomes through market access for the honey. But most importantly, what we focus on is helping the farmer add beekeeping to their basket of activities, primarily because beekeeping increases productivity. It's not like a 10% increase in agriculture productivity. It's like a, even 50%. If you look at some of the numbers that are coming out of the US and the UK on bees and the relationship to agriculture and the economy, it's in the 1,000% also.
An army of 60,000 bees within that box can help every single flower pollinate in the farm, a must for fruiting and later harvesting. The farmers are trained in making the bee box, managing it, protecting the bees, and finally in befriending them. UTMT also trains the farmers to extract honey and later sell it profitably. Training which the farmers see immense value in.
और अभी जो ट्रेनिंग से तरीका जो हमने सीखा है, तो मधुमाछी का बच्चा जो है वो उसको सुरक्षित रखकर उसका उत्पादन बढ़ा सकते हैं।
मक्खी का वो उससे मिलन करवाने के बाद उसमें फसल बहुत आती है।
All of this does come to the farmer at a subsidized cost. 2 bee boxes along with the material within it cost the farmer 2,000 rupees. The sales from the honey produced though allows the farmer to break even on the purchase within the same year. In addition, the farmer gains substantially from the sales of bee wax and the multiplication of the bee colony year on year. UTMT has partnered today with various non-profit organizations such as BAF, who not only carry out the training but also bear 40% of the training costs.
Now, UTMT is providing the support in terms of training of the beneficiaries, training of the trainers, because UTMT cannot reach each and every beneficiary.
Funding from NABARD and Edel Gift Foundation, apart from consultancy revenues, has helped UTMT grow without profits and help up to 1,200 farmers across India. Helping the farmer community is the not-for-profit side of UTMT. But there is an entirely different aspect to this company, which began 4 months ago. The production and marketing of extracted honey, the profit-making arm.
For-profit actually his objective is for market creation and to create market for the honey that is generated out of the work that we are doing. And currently that is the way we are creating revenue.
Production, storage, packaging and finally marketing of honey, which is priced at 300 rupees for a 500 ml bottle. While trying the honey myself, I realized that each flavor was distinct. The orange blossom flavor is actually quite tangy. Now from some of the other flavors, there's wild forest, which has a slightly spicy taste towards the end. There's mango, which tastes very much like mango. And neem is quite peculiar because it's actually quite bitter and very less sweet. Now these wonderful flavors here really depend on the kind of flower that the bees pollinate. And to keep these flavors intact, the processing has to be absolutely minimal or nil. Although the wide spectrum of flavors are attractive, for most customers it's the medicinal value that has gotten them interested.
See, honey by Under the Mango Tree, it's organic, it's not processed, and you know it's natural.
I had the eucalyptus one for this flavored one. That's a nice one. It's good, works for cough and cold.
Apart from selling its products through its own store, it has a distribution network which shelves honey bottles in 16 stores across Bombay and Pune. Corporate gifting is another source of revenue for UTMT, all of which has helped them clock revenues of 10 lakh rupees and is projecting 2.6 crore rupees in the next 5 years.
The next 5 years we aim to reach out to about 3,000 farmers. So our whole objective is that if we are reaching out to 3,000 farmers, we need to then be able to sell that much honey.
The cry and joy for Busy Bee Vijaya, to see farmers who are confident of both fending for themselves and their loved ones.
But that's not all. In fact, the startup also has plans to launch a brand new line of cosmetics with ingredients like bee wax. We wish them all the best. Okay, we'll take our first break in the new year, but up ahead, a startup that's dedicated itself to the recycling of e-waste. Attero Recycling coming up next.